What's going on, everyone? LA Sports back with another video. In this video, I want to talk about Lorenzo Carter, the New York Giants defensive end, who is going into, he's set to go into free agency coming up in the offseason. Carter's been with the Giants since we drafted him back out of Georgia in the third round, 66th overall in 2018. He's been kind of up and down. He's 26 years of age currently, so still a very young guy. He doesn't turn 27 until December next year, or December of 2022. So he's still young, still a ton of upside, still potential there in Lorenzo Carter. He is listed at 6'5", 255. He is a player who's very inconsistent, though. He had a tough injury throughout his career, and he really is trying to get back up to that potential. But the tough thing with Lorenzo Carter is that New York Giant fans, we see flashes of him being very good. So it's just really frustrating that we can't see it on a consistent basis. And, we obviously want to, and we hope that we are able to moving forward. And that begs the question, what should we do with him in the offseason? And in my opinion, we should go out and sign him to a one-year deal. A one-year prove-it contract. If he plays well on it, you extend him next year. If not, then he walks. If you continue to see patches of inconsistency. Coming into the Dallas game in Week 15 this season, Lorenzo Carter had no sacks, but he did miss Week 8, 9, 10, and 11, but still, no excuse. I mean, he needs to, make more plays, especially with him getting, 80s, in the 70s and 80s% of the snaps per game. So, in my opinion, he needs to be a little bit more consistent. But you see flashes of him being very good, and you take a look at his stats. In the past 3 games, he's accumulated 4 sacks, 2 against Prescott, 1 against Jalen Hurts, and the other against Andy Dalton. So he's got 4 sacks in the last 3 games. We'll see if he can, continue that today as we are going into our final game of the season. But outside of that, he has an interception this year against Dak Prescott in the first game we played him. He has a fumble recovery, 2 forced fumbles. He has 7 QB hits, so he has 5 tackles for loss. So he's been a fairly productive player. So, in my opinion, the New York Giants should absolutely bring Lorenzo Carter back on a one-year deal and, try and make him prove it in 2022. The edge spot is a big area of concern for the New York Giants. They drafted Azeez Ojulari early last draft, and he has been absolutely fantastic in his rookie season. No doubt about it. He's been very good. So it looks like we have a guy there, but we still need an extra guy. And even if you keep Lorenzo Carter and he is here, somewhat long-term, you still need one. So, expect, I don't want to say expect, but potentially look for the New York Giants to draft a edge rusher in the first 3 rounds of this year's draft. There's some very good talent outside the top 2 guys who are likely to go 1 and 2 overall. There's still Karlaftis, there's David Ajabo, there's Drake Jackson. There's tons of talent at the edge spot. So in my opinion, the Giants should kind of have 3 really good edge rushers on the roster. And kind of go along with it. The Giants need to be able to generate pressure, and it's something that we've had a difficult time doing. So we need to go out and we need to, really solidify the edge position. And if Lorenzo Carter, if we can get him on a $1 or $2 million or even $3 million one-year deal and make him prove it, and he proves it, that's absolutely fantastic because he's a guy who shows flashes. Over the course of his career in 48 games, 32 starts, he has 13.5 sacks. So, obviously not tremendous numbers, but numbers you can definitely build on and see, see potential in. So, in my opinion, I think the Giants should bring back Lorenzo Carter on a one-year deal. Don't commit to him long-term. Keep it a very simple commitment and see if he could, consistently next season play at the level that you want him to play at before you go out and give him 10 or whatever million you want to give him. So if I'm the Giants, I'm absolutely signing Lorenzo Carter to a one-year deal and make him prove that he is a consistent player. And these flashes he shows, if he's able to do it throughout the whole season. So that's what I would do. But again, the new GM coming in didn't draft Lorenzo Carter, so he may have a whole different mindset on him. He might not like the guy, and he might let him walk. Who knows? If Dave Gettleman were returning to the Giants, I would absolutely say that Lorenzo Carter would be coming back, just because Dave Gettleman drafted him and just because he would want to keep his draft pick. So, in my opinion, I think it's going to be up to the new GM and see what he wants to do. And if he wants to bring back Lorenzo Carter on a one-year deal, I'm all for it, and I would indeed do it if I were, the one making the call. But that's all I got in this video, guys. You guys let me know down below in the comment section, what would you do with Lorenzo Carter? Would you bring him back on a one-year deal? I think if any New York Giant fan wants to bring him back, I don't think they would be willing to commit to him long-term. I think 1 year is the appropriate thing for him, and I think most Giant fans should want him back, considering we're thin at the position. And if you commit 1 year to him, you're really not committing anything, especially if you're able to cut him before the season. So I think the Giants should absolutely bring in Lorenzo Carter on a 1 year deal, bring him back. But you guys let me know down below in the comment section what you think about that. And as always, hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I've been really appreciative of all the support we've got in the past, few weeks. The channel's just been really on the, we've been, really increasing the subscriber count. We're currently 3 away from 300. Let's get there, and let's keep building up the channel. But like I said, that's all I got in this video. If you guys are new, please like, please subscribe. We'll see you guys all in the next video. Let's go Giants.